Hi everybody, it's Ian from ukeartswork.info. Here today with a very short, well relatively short clarification video, and I'm a bit tired of having to do this, but I'm going to do it again because certain sectors of the UK media, you know who you are, Daily Mail, etc., keep mentioning that Etias is a tourist tax. Causes confusion. It's nothing to do with tourism and tax. You could argue that it is, I guess, but it's not really. It's actually something that the UK signed up to when we were members of the European Union, and it's to better secure the borders. And of course, there is a cost to it. It's around about £10, 10 quid if you're a Brit, for 3 years pre-authorization to enter the Schengen area. It basically ties you into a database, which means the authorities can check whether or not you have any criminal records against your name, whether you're on a terrorism checklist, etc., etc. That's what it is. So please don't get confused about tourist taxes, etc., etc. It's got nothing to do with a tax on tourism. It's an entry system, like ESTA in the USA. Tied to that will be EES, the entry and exit system for the EU, which will be facial recognition. Yeah, before you even get through the gate, the entry and exit system will check your biometrics, see whether or not you've exceeded 19180, and there you go. That's all it is. Now, alongside this is something I mentioned very recently called the ETA. This is the Electronic Travel Authorization System, and it's the UK's new system, which has already started rolling out now since January 2023. It is planned, planned, because we all know about governments wherever they are in the world and IT systems. Now slowly that sometimes takes effect, even though the best will of man and humankind. Yeah, I'll not go any further with that with IT. So that is the Electronic Travel Authorization System, which is an equivalent to Etias. All good. Now, in my other campaigning role with Carry On Touring, I'm only going to mention this briefly because this site has got nothing to do with campaigning. It's purely information. Please check out the companion video to this video on the Carry On Touring YouTube channel. I'll pop a link in. Again, it is not a campaigning channel, this at all. ukeartswork.info, and I do not wish to mix the two, but this is important. It crosses over into this very, very subject. And there might be a solution to the 19180-day rule, but you'll have to check that on the Carry On Touring site, which you'll see a link to the video at the end of this video. So there you go. Bit of clarity. Nothing to do with tourism taxes. It's to do with costs for the system in place, which is supposed to better strengthen the borders. Now, whether you believe that's a good thing or a bad thing, I'm not going to go there. That's the reality. Take care, everyone. All the very best. And as usual, there are some links in the description below to the things I'm talking about. Do subscribe and tell your friends and mates and colleagues to subscribe to the channel, as we'll be ramping up information again through this year 2023. All the very best. Bye from me, Ian at ukeartswork.info.